Hey there friends and greetings, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia and today I'm sharing with you my Costco haul for March. So generally I like to go to Costco like within the first week or two. It's a little bit later than I'm used to going, but we needed so much stuff, so we got that done today. My husband came along with me. Oh, and by the way, does your Costco have new shopping carts? Ours does, and they are so nice. Like the baskets look a little bit where the kids can sit. They look a little bit smaller, so it looks like there's more basket room. Super nice. Let me know if you guys got those. But let's get right into this haul, and of course, as usual, all the prices will be on the screen for you. We're gonna make our way over here first. So I mentioned my husband was with me, which was actually so nice to have that, him being just really helpful with pushing the cart and whatnot, but he decided to pick up some baguettes. We're gonna have some tri-tip for dinner tonight, make it really easy. Baguettes sounded great. We're probably not gonna eat both of them, so we're gonna freeze the other one. We picked up some string cheese. My daughter and my son love string cheese. It's been a while since I've purchased this, but this is gonna go right into our fridge for after school snacks. And sticking with the cheese, some sliced cheese. I always grab this, and there are two stacks in here, and what I do generally is one of these stacks will go into our fridge and then the other into our freezer. The one that goes into the freezer, I wrap that with like wax paper or parchment paper and then stick it into a Ziploc bag just to make sure it doesn't get the frost damage. I also picked up a big 2-pound block of the Colby Jack cheese. I still have my eye out for regular mozzarella cheese. Does your Costco sell block mozzarella cheese? I'm not looking for like the shredded stuff. I want to be able to grate it myself. We have some deli meats, some ham, and some turkey for my kids' lunches for wraps and whatnot. I also need to get some cream cheese. So I always get this generally probably every other month or so. There's 6 blocks of Philadelphia cream cheese in here for a really good price. I love, of course, cooking with it and baking. So my husband is really fun. He always like looks for different new things. Something that I would generally skip over, but he caught this. This is organic bean, rice, and cheese burritos. He used to be called the Burrito King, I guess, in his family because he would just kill like so many burritos at a young age. Probably not the best thing to brag about, but here we are. So in here, there is only 8 burritos, but there is 11 grams of protein per burrito. So we're gonna give these a try. I think we're gonna give these to our kids for lunch and see what they think about that. Right down below, this is actually something I saw. So there was a Kirkland brand and then there was also the Trident brand, and I decided to just go with the cheapest one, the Kirkland brand. It's breaded cod. I feel like this with some homemade tartar sauce on the side will just make a really quick dinner idea for the middle of the week. Some peanut butter. There are 2 jars of peanut butter in here. I know a lot of people do not like this type of natural peanut butter because of all the oil, but what you do is you just turn this guy upside down like that in storage. And then what happens is the oil kind of goes throughout. It's easier to stir and it's just more well distributed. So that's how we keep our peanut butter. And right next door, there was no coffee yet again on sale this month. Oh my Lanta. So I had to get the Kirkland House Blend. I like getting the whole bean because I prefer to grind it ourselves. We have a French press that we like to have every morning. I did get a jar of the Bon Maman 4 fruits preserves. This stuff is absolutely delicious. If you see it, get it. Even if you have some in your pantry, which I might have some already, I will always get it because there's no guarantee. It comes and goes, you know, that just like other Costco goodies. I make a really, really good thumbprint cookie with these preserves. They're just so good. I'll link the recipe down below. But of course, this is gonna go for peanut butter and jelly and on sourdough toast in the morning. Some almond milk. Now in here, you get 12 of these packages right here. So this is what they look like. I just wanted to pull one out of the fridge. We were running low on these. My husband and I drink this pretty much every morning in our coffee. He will occasionally, when he has cereal, he will use almond milk as his milk substitute, but this is really good. Some proteins. We have 2 packages. There's one underneath here of chicken breast. Making all the dinners this week. One of our dinners, I think we're going to be making some sticky honey chicken. That is just a go-to favorite, along with my chicken and potato skillet. That is just something my kids absolutely love to have, and I enjoy making it. It is way easy. It's just all put together in one skillet, which is something that I always look for in recipes. Something just really easy that doesn't take a lot of stuff to make dinner with. And then I picked up some ground beef. There are 2 packages down here, and in each of these little bricks there is 1.34 pounds of ground beef, which actually is perfect for our family of 5. If you are new here, there are 5 of us. I have a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Our 12-year-old and 8-year-old are eating everything, like everything. Soon enough, we're gonna have to like combine 2 of these packages to make one of our dinners. But I'm thinking one of our dinners this week is gonna be tavern sandwiches. Another go-to dinner that I really love. Another one is gonna be probably meatloaf. And I say that because my husband's gonna be out of town and he is not a huge fan of meatloaf, although whenever I make it, he's always like, oh, that's so good. But I try to make it less and less so that he enjoys it more and more. But my kids love meatloaf, so I'm gonna be making that this week. We did pick up a tri-tip. My husband went around and was able to look at all the different tri-tip options. They have, of course, just their regular tri-tip that's unseasoned. He looked at the seasoned one, and then he looked at this one. He decided to get this, and I think this one is cheaper per pound, so we decided to do that. It's the Santa Maria tri-tip. This stuff is absolutely delicious. If you see this in your Costco, get it. So good. Some bacon. This is a 2-pack of the thick cut bacon. Both of these guys are actually going to go into the freezer. Some butter. I always grab this butter for baking, and then this month we did need to get some grass-fed butter. My husband's been loving this on sourdough toast, and I will occasionally also throw a little bit of this into like our skillet to make our scrambled eggs with. Some vegetables, of course, is always on the list when we go to Costco. I have some baby carrots. This is a 2-pack of baby carrots for my kids' lunches, along with some of the what are they? Oh, sugar snap peas. I cannot see. Sugar snap peas, again, going into my kids' lunches. 2 bags of the Brussels sprouts. We go through Brussels sprouts like crazy. I'm very thankful that my kids really enjoy them. Tonight, I am going to pair our tri-tip with some asparagus. These look very good. I love asparagus. We also have some broccoli down here too. This is a 2-pound bag of broccoli. My kids really love broccoli. Thankful for that as well. I'm grateful that they aren't super picky. A 3-pack of the English cucumbers. Guys, we just recently planted our cucumbers for the backyard. So I'm hoping the next couple months I won't be buying cucumbers for a while. Last year we had, I think, 6 plants. We never bought cucumbers for like months, and my kids loved it so much. They would just go in the backyard, grab a cucumber, and just eat it as is. It was so wonderful. So planted last week, hoping that they bear enough cucumbers to last us. And then back here, okay, something new that I have not picked up before. That is the organic marinara sauce. The Kirkland brand. So I was reading on I think it was a Facebook group that I read this on, or maybe a Reddit thread, comparing the Rao's brand, this brand, and then an Aldi brand, which I have bought the Aldi before, and it's very good too. But they were saying this stuff is really good, and I think that some of the ingredients, I think the olive oil is from Italy or something. I'll do a close-up shot of this. I cannot read it for you guys, but the consensus was that this stuff was actually very good. It does rival that of Rao's. Now, it does look like a little less of an amount. This is 24 ounces. I believe Rao's is 28 ounces when you buy it in their jars. But Rao's is also never on sale very often. But I always would get Rao's whenever it was on sale. But we're going to see that. I'm going to also make some spaghetti and meatballs for my kids this week. Again, my husband is not a fan of spaghetti and meatballs. He's so strange. Some pickle spears. We love these pickles. I don't know if it's Grillos or Grios, but we love these. There is a bunch of like dill in there, some fresh garlic. Down here, my husband is so nice. He saw this and immediately thought of me. I love ramen. I never really buy it, but he was like, let's just get it because I know you're going to love it. And I'm such a fan of ramen. Never tried this though before. Okay, I had no idea that Costco made their own beer. Like, of course they have their own like liquors and whatnot, but I've never seen beer before. I don't know. What do you guys think? How is this? If you've tried this, let me know. We are kind of excited to give this a try. This was made in Oregon. So, you know, some good beers come out of Oregon. So we'll see how that goes. I did need to buy a bottle of vanilla extract for my baking cabinet. A large pineapple. We get the pineapple every month that we go. My kids really love pineapple, thank goodness. And then a box of the Go-Gurts. I believe this was on sale. In here there are 32 tubes of the Go-Gurts. We will stick half of them in our freezer, but there is a mixture of strawberry and mixed berry in there. We have some milk down here, just some whole milk, 2 gallons of it. There were no eggs, by the way, at our Costco. We went around, I want to say 12:30, and they had already sold out of eggs. How is the egg situation in your area, you guys? Let me know. I have a little bunch of bananas down here. Oh, some more greens. So I have some baby spinach for smoothies and going into our wraps and sandwiches, along with some spring mix to make little salads with. My kids really like a good side salad. We have some dressings in our fridge from Aldi that they like to pair it with. So that will probably be included in some meals this week. And then some berries. We have some organic blackberries, some blueberries, and strawberries. Strawberries are going down. I remember like back in January or February, they were a crazy amount. For organic strawberries, it was like $15.99 or something. Absolutely nuts. We also grabbed a 5-pound bag of mandarin oranges, again, for snacking on or for my kids' lunches. Some wine, that is for me and my husband. We love the boxed wine. It did go up in price though. It used to be $14.99. I think it went up by like, I don't know, 60 cents or something. But still a great deal. There are 4 bottles of wine in this box and the box lasts for 30 days. We have some different chips going on here. We have some tortilla chips. Siete was not available. I would generally go for that, but the Kirkland organic tortilla chips is just fine. And then these are new. People were like crowding around the little taste testing areas to try these out. Pickle balls. Oh my gosh, we are a fan of all things pickle related, so I think my kids are gonna be very stoked about that. I do have some Franz bread. This is gonna go into our freezer outside. This is what I use either for toast or for sandwiches, of course. Some potatoes. I don't know if these, my husband wanted baked potato. Oh, these are pretty big. I was thinking of making just mashed potatoes with our tri-tip, but he suggested some baked potatoes. These seem pretty big. These are also 10 pounds. Yep, 10-pound bag of the rest of potatoes. I love getting them at Costco. And some more bready things. I got 2 packages of bagels. One of them is the plain bagel, and then the other one is the everything bagel. They also have a Parmesan, and I think the other thing they had was a, I want to say French toast or something. It was a different one. I'd never seen it before. But my kids prefer more of the savory bagels rather than the sweet. So I do have that. And the very last thing we have here is the sourdough. I love getting the sourdough from Costco. Now everyone is talking about the, I think it's Aldi. Aldi has a good sourdough. I don't think I've tried it before. I'm gonna have to try that next time. But for now, this is our favorite. There are 2 round loaves in here. They are already pre-sliced. These are both gonna go into the freezer. We already have some sourdough in our pantry. And the other thing that is not up here on my counter is a rose bush or plant bush. I don't know what my husband got. He was so excited to see like all the plants and all the flowers that they have, but we did a huge like flower plant haul recently and planted everything in our backyard, in our front yard. But he's been looking for, I guess, this bush. He was saying that it was normally like $70 elsewhere, but Costco was way cheaper. So he's gonna be planting that very soon. All right, my friends, so that is it for today's haul. What did you guys think? What did I miss? What should I get next time? Leave me a comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you guys enjoy this type of content, and it also lets me know that as well. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, friends.